Please chant Om 3 times, please. The way we are just starting this class, see, all of you are sitting down quietly, whether you are here listening from another country, continent, or wherever you are. Before we start our class, we are all keeping quiet. Then I say, please start chanting the Om. So long before you start this sound, Om, or any sound, silence is effortless. Silence is a beginningless existence, beginningless. You can begin a chanting, you can begin the chanting, but you can't begin silence. You can say, no Swamiji, when we stop talking, the silence begins. No. When you stop talking, the sound ends. When you stop talking, are you getting that? When you stop talking, you are producing the sound, that comes to an end. But silence doesn't begin. The beginning of the sound doesn't mark the end of silence. The end of the sound doesn't mark the beginning of silence. Silence, beginningless, endless. Sounds begin, end. Exactly in the same way, immortality doesn't begin, neither the immortality ends. Immortality means what? That which is existing at all periods of time, in the past, present, future. It was, it is, it will be. It's not a condition, it's an unconditional existence. No past, no present, no future. It was, it is, it continues to be. There is no time when it was not. There is no time when it is not. There will be no time when it will not be. That word, immortality. No beginning, no middle, no end. Always there. Mortality begins and ends. This something in self-knowledge, understanding of yourself, very easily, immediately can be grasped and understood, and that's what I've been doing for years. And most of you have been listening to these things very clearly. Long before the child is born, listen carefully, long before the body is born, long before the thoughts are created, consciousness, awareness is already existing. Like to create a landscape. Just think of it, friends, it's so beautiful. I hope you see it, grasp it, and make it very beautiful and effortless in life. For you to create a landscape, a garden landscape, forest, jungles, long before the trees come up, grassland comes up, fruits, vegetables, anything comes up. Space is already there. Space, the formless, is an inevitable part of the every type of landscape. Garden begins, garden can come to an end. Palaces, buildings can begin, they will come to an end. Mountains can appear, mountains can disappear. Oceans can appear, oceans can disappear. Space, there is no question of space disappearing. Are you getting that point, please? Please see that. Space is an inevitable and inescapable part of every form. The formless space is an inevitable part of every form. Space never changes. The space never comes to an end, relatively, think of it. But the objects, trees, water bodies, mountains, they can go on changing. Space is always the same. And long before maybe a star is created or the star is gone, space is there. Long before the sound is created, sound is gone, silence is there. Long before a body is created, long before the thoughts are created, consciousness is already there. You ask for yourself. Take a very simple perception. Please, take a very simple perception. How immortality, self-awareness is something effortless and already existing. At this moment, if I just show you this, I am showing you this flower. Now, because I show you the flower, therefore do you have eyes? Or because you have the eyes, therefore I am showing you the flower. Suppose you are physically handicapped, your eyes are not there. Shall I say, see the flower? Shall I say, see the flower? I must be the most insensitive human being putting a flower in front of the blind audience and say, see the flower? I must be dumb, stupid. I am laughing at their inability. No, I show this flower because I know you have the eyes. Not because I am showing the flower, therefore you have the eyes. Now when you say, yes, I see the flower, what does it mean? Your eyes report this flower and your thought is there. The flower thought comes up. Yes. When the thought is there, do you see the flower? Yes, I see the flower. Why do you confirm that you see the flower? Because you are conscious that the thought of the flower is existing. The thought of the flower cannot come without the eyes seeing it. And therefore, the flower is existing. All because you are conscious. Are you getting that point, please? Are you getting that point? For you to say, yes, I see, through the perception, thought must be there. Until that thought comes, you cannot say, I see. Have you not seen that? There are some people, they will go there. Hey, look at that bird in the tree. There will be one or two, among the 20, 30, there will be one or two. Hey, I saw, very excited. Others are, I have not seen. Why do you say you have not seen? Because true to the perception, the thought has not come. Because the moment you perceive, the thought will be recorded. And the moment you are conscious of your thought, can you say, I didn't see it? Are you getting that point? It's so simple. For you to say, I see the flower, you are inevitably moving into consciousness. Are you getting that? Do you listen to me? Suppose your mind is somewhere, you are sitting down here. Swamiji, I did not listen. Why? Because the sound reached your ears. But true to the sound, thoughts are not created. So you say, I didn't listen to the joke. Everybody is laughing. What happened to you? You are lost somewhere. At the moment you get that thought, suddenly you start laughing. Why? Because you are conscious of the thought of the speech. Are you getting that? So to see, you must be conscious. To hear, you must be conscious. To be alive, you must be conscious. But the opposite. To be conscious, you don't need to see. You don't need to hear. You don't need to have a thought. Ultimately, you don't have to have even a body. Because in this body, consciousness is same from childhood to youth to old age, all times. Are you getting that point, please? Balya, Kaumara, Yauvanam. Childhood, youth, old age. Consciousness is same. Waking, dream, deep sleep. Consciousness is same. Past, present, future. It's always the same. So because you are existing, you are conscious, therefore you are capable of seeing the thought. Because you are seeing the thought, that means your body is there, your eyes are there, the object is there. In this, you can, one after another, you can get rid of it. Take out the flower. Your seeing will not stop. Close your eyes, your thinking will not stop. Thoughts can go, your being conscious will not go. As simple as that. It's not for Indians, men or women, believers or non-believers, universal for everybody. Immortality is universal. Understand? Ahamasmi, sada bhami, I am there. The consciousness always is, always shining. Into this, we have got, each one of us have got huge garland of mortality. On me the immortal, in me the immortal, there is a huge creation of changes, mortality. Who I am, immortal. What all I have, the flowers of mortality. Fading flowers. Understand? Fading flowers of a universe. Just take that beautiful imagery. As Shankara will say so nicely, pratikshana anyatha bhava, drushtanashta svabhava. This whole creation, perceptible universe, pratikshana anyatha bhava. Every moment changing, appearing differently. Gandharva nagarvat drushtanashta svabhava. Like the city of celestials. You look up to the cloudy sky. Moving cloudy sky. Fluffy white clouds or dark clouds appearing different shapes. Hey, there is a tiger. It looks like a tiger. As you are looking at it, the tail is going, the tooth is going, the body is changing. Gandharvanagar. This is city of celestials. As you are looking at it, it is changing away. Only the clouds, everything in this universe, our physical body. As we are looking at others, not only they are changing, the onlooker, your body also is continuously changing. Your sense organs are continuously aging. Your thoughts are continuously changing. But in this changing thought, perception, physical landscape of a universe, there is changeless, ageless, immortal awareness. And every one of us have got these flowers. And these flowers are so beautiful by themselves. They are changing, but they don't get affected by the changes. The flower doesn't know that it is fresh, that it is fading. All the flowers, every one of them, different kind, different stuff, whatever you see, they don't know that they are changing, that they are fading. Neither the trees know they are changing and fading. Neither the days know they are disappearing. Neither the night knows it comes to an end. Neither the stars or universe knows it is continuously changing and dying. Your body also, deho na janati, the body also doesn't know it is changing, aging. Wow. Your eyes don't know that, your sense organs don't know that, your thoughts don't know that. You are aware, you are conscious of the changes that is taking place all around. See the beauty? You are conscious of all the changes, but you are in a changeless position. Just close your eyes. I can't give it to you. Somebody can give you mortal flowers as a gift. Nobody can give you the immortality. Nobody can take away the immortality. That is not something to be gifted or to be denied. That's yourself. But mortal flowers can be given and taken away. Mother's name, very nice, Chaitanya Kusuma Priya. Chaitanya Swarupa. Oh Mother, you are Chaitanya Swarupa of the nature of pure consciousness, all pervasiveness. Yet Chaitanya Kusuma Priya, I got that idea. Chaitanya Kusuma Priya, these are the flowers of consciousness, Chaitanya Kusuma. In that also awareness is there, just like in my body. In anything, like space in and through the mountains, rivers, oceans, desert, snow, ice landscape, and also in the volcanic eruption. In the heat and the cold, the space is in and through everything. Chaitanya Kusuma, amazing the example, huh? Oh Mother, you are Chaitanya Kusuma Priya. You love these little flowers of consciousness. And the moment it has a shape and a size and a beginning, it is mortal. In this Chaitanya, the consciousness is immortal. Kusuma, the flower, is mortal. Your body is immortal. You are immortal. Are you getting that point? It's so beautiful. Poetry of highest order, romance of highest order, love of highest order, compassion of highest order. Everything is there. Only human being can really grasp it. This morning, I shared with something people also, because somebody sent me a nice, beautiful picture. A black buck has fallen into water. A black buck has fallen into water. One is elephant, little big, young elephant, not a baby, not an adult, young elephant, gets very disturbed, walking restless, and shouting, trumpeting. He wants to, as though to protect it. He goes there, puts his trunk out, cannot reach. Even if it reaches, doesn't know what to do, because that one is struggling inside. But he attracts attention. So many people come up. And the zookeeper, he goes into a side and jumps into the water and starts to lift that black buck. Cannot, becomes very difficult. Then he comes nearer, even though the elephant is standing there on the edge of the water. Then with his, somehow he tries to lift his, lift the black buck with the horn, and he jumps out. And then the elephant, wow, stops, going about, all about. How do you feel? This elephant is so kind, so compassionate, wants to help, doesn't know what to do, shout. Everybody says, oh, the animals are so compassionate. Animals are compassionate. Listen carefully. Oh, you can say about the tigers kill, the elephant, what is that? The cheetah kills, the predatory animals they kill. Yes, they kill. They kill for survival. Human beings are don't even worse than no comparison. It's a super special species which is absolutely perverse. Only human being. Do you kill another human being for eating him? Then why do you kill? Ego satisfaction, torture. Animals don't torture. 4 or 5 tigers do not catch a buffalo and then torture it. Nobody tortures. In fact, what they do? First they jump and catch the throat, the windpipe. All animals kill that way. They jump and catch the windpipe so that he stops struggling. Because as long as he is alive and well, they will not eat it. Once he lies down dead, they shall eat it. So animals don't torture. They kill for eating. Human beings? Now it's going on in Ukraine. Somewhere in some types, some border, some countries are so belligerent. They must have a fight, a line of control, kill other people. It's not only in countries, friends, not only countries and the borders of the countries, the families. What is happening? Brother, parents, children, husband, wife, neighbor. The battle is going on inside. Who is killing you? Think, friends, who is killing you? Who is torturing you? You torture yourself and therefore take pleasure in torturing others. The more you torture the others, the greater is your satisfaction. I could inconvenience him. He did not give me my money, right? So what do? You don't get his money, but you burn his house. Kidnap his children. Torture. Human beings only do that. No other species ever does it. In the same human being, one because of his ignorance, who does this unpardonable, unacceptable crime, the same human being has the possibility of seeing the immortality absolute in himself. Unfortunately, there are not many traditions, there are not many societies, not many civilizations, not many different type of human beings who are exposed to this type of knowledge. Lucky we are that in this little land of, call it whatever, Bharat, whatever, because the name is Bharata, Bha Brahma Vidya. Brahma Vidyayam Ratah, there where everybody should be engaged in the knowledge of the Absolute. Anybody. In fact, the entire universe should be known as Bharata. Why? Because everybody is immortal. But we are lost in moments in mortality that we have. This Kusuma Priya, Chaitanya Kusuma, the flowers of mortality, we are completely seduced by the flowers of mortality and holding on to that. That is why we are dying. We never die. Body doesn't feel it is dying. But identifying with the body, I feel I am dying. Just see that. Nobody kills you. You know, one day it should happen, the ghost. There was a ghost, just a story, interesting story. One day ghost was passing by and he saw, just a story. Stories are for messages. Don't the story is real, unreal, don't worry about that. The ghost was passing by and he saw there is a donkey tied down to a tree. Ghost that he is, very restless, and he saw the donkey is tied down to the tree. So what he did? He cut that rope. Why should he be there tied down unnecessarily? He cut the rope and the donkey went. And the donkey went, poor donkey was free, so he reaches the one vegetable patch of a villager. Nicely eats up everything. Goes over the vegetable patch, eats everything, whatever to be eaten, and finished it up. The lady of the house come and see this, donkey eating everything, and she felt frustrated because months and months of labor, its result is complete, now the harvest is finished. So he went and hit that donkey. When he hit that donkey, the donkey crying, run to his towards naturally where he will go? To his house. Donkey went to his place. When the donkey's owner saw the donkey being beaten up, the owner comes up and starts beating the lady who owns that vegetable patch. When he started beating the lady, she was so angry, beating the lady collapsed. The farmer comes back and he sees his wife being tortured. He goes and kills this fellow. He kills this fellow. Then the person who is killed, his family starts running. The farmer runs away. And they catch the children. They kill their children. When they kill their children, the villagers come together. They went to the next village. They started killing each other. The whole village is finished. This side, that side is destroyed. This farmer who had run away, he met the ghost. He said, why did you come here and cause all this disaster? He said, I didn't do anything. I did not do anything. I only cut the rope. When I cut the rope, what did I do? Nobody died. I cut the rope. But the moment they started eating, and you owned, he owned, they owned, all that thing came, the devil, I released one ghost. You released the devils inside you. Are you getting that point? I released just a donkey. But you released the ghost, the devils from inside you. Think of it, what a story. You release the donkey, you release the ghost, you release the devil inside you, you release the anger, hatred, jealousy from inside you. The donkey did not kill anybody. Just think, friends. What happens these days? Very nicely. What is this media? Media means they release the ghost and they release the donkey. They just pass on a news. Useless. Then discussion. Have you seen the discussions in media, news media, especially in Indian news media? Oh boy. I mean, that has become like a profession. These anchors that release one, news, then bring in people for and against. And there are 100 million people sitting down there and watching it. Nonsense. Creating fire in everybody. How? Who is destroying you? Who is killing you? You are creating that inside you. Please understand, friend. That is why you can see in the whole universe, please see what it is. In the whole universe, immortality and mortality are existing together. Universe and the dust existing together. Ocean and the drop existing together. No problem. In human beings, there is one idea is there. What is that? I. These flowers have no sense of separation. No object has any sense of separation. Your body has no sense of separation or oneness. The mountain has no sense of separation or oneness. The stars and planets have no sense of separation or oneness. Even your thoughts have no sense of separation or oneness. Even consciousness, the awareness, all pervasiveness has no sense of oneness or separation. Individuality, I, one thought. Body doesn't feel separated. I am separate. My body, I am separate. My country, we are separate. My planet, we are different planets, they are different. Kill. Who creates that? So when the child is born, this little garland of the little flower of body is given to you. The body is given to you. Are you getting? This body is not you. Please see that. It's a gift of the universe. Child will never understand it. If the parents don't understand, children will not understand. With as you grow up, growing up means what? The body was body, but growing up means I am the body. And with the body, whatever is coming, it also coming with me, come to me. I'm young, I'm old and all these things. Then mind, different types of thoughts are coming. That is also me. Please understand. And how nicely Shankara writes, Mano buddhi ahankara chittani naham. You know it, so you can enjoy it. Nacha srotra jivhe, nacha grana netre, nacha vyoma bhumi, na tejo na vayu. Chidananda rupa, Shivoham, Shivoham. Chidananda rupa, Shivoham, Shivoham. Aham Chidananda rupa Shivoham. I am Shiva, auspiciousness, immortality, consciousness. And my flowers are Mano, Buddhi, Chittam, Ahankar. These are the Kusuma, Chaitanya Kusuma, flowers. Mortality, garland of flowers, garland of mortality. In me, the immortal absolute. In my ignorance, I took them to be myself. Mana, Buddhi, Chittam, I am the mind, I am the intelligence, I am the memories, I own all these things. Once you appreciate, you say what? Mano, Buddhi, Ahankara, Chittani na. Aham na. I am not the mind, not the intelligence, neither the memories, neither the I thought. I am not the I thought. Do you need to say that I am not the I thought? These are the garland of flowers, the flowers of mortality. It's changing. Then what? Nacha vyoma bhumi na tejo no vayu. Neither space, air, fire, water, earth. Another garland. Elements. Nacha srutra jihve, nacha ghran. Sense organs. Another garland. Organs of action. Another garland. Name dvesha rago, name lobha moho, mado neva meneva mascharya bhava. Neither I have the raga, dvesha, like, dislike. Neither the greed nor delusion. Nothing. Neither kindness, compassion. Understand? Neither kindness nor compassion. No child, please friends, no child is born with a sense of being condemned, nor he is born with a sense of being eulogized, praised. You have no sense of being great or small. Samana adhika varjita. You have no sense of being equal, more or less. Nothing. That's our being. Na dharmo, na chartho, na kamo, na moksha. Dharma, artha, kama, moksha. All these concepts do not exist for a child. Dharma, adharma, vivarjita. Dharma, adharma, good, bad, goes away. Completely. It didn't exist for the child. But once the I thought comes in, you grab one flower as yourself or one garland for yourself. When you cling to the garland of mortality, immortality looks on. That is why the Mother's Grace is Mula Vigraha Raupini, Lila Vigraha Dharini, Mula Vigraha Rupini. You are, O Mother, always of the Mula Vigraha, meaning the original, the beginningless, endless expanse. That is yourself. And if you have the forms, Lila Vigraha Dharini, for a dance of the existence. That's what you are. Everybody is that. Chaitanya Swarupoham. Everybody Chaitanya Swarupa. First you are immortal. Before you get hooked onto the mortal flowers, fading flowers, you are unfaded, ever shining consciousness, always existing. No sense of being condemned. You are a sinner, you are a rascal, you are a rogue, you are mortal. No. You, listen carefully, you as you, I as I, don't add mortal, fat, lean, these are the flowers. Those are all your upadhis, those are all your dresses, those are all your masks. Who you are is seen through what you have. Simple as that. Somebody gives you something, friends, because you are there. For you, are you getting that? For you to be given an identity, first you must be there or not. If you already have an identity, I can only add to your identity. I cannot give it to yourself. Are you getting that? When you are with an identity, I can give you another identity, or I can help you to take that identity. But I cannot give you to yourself. Your identity is a mask. Are you getting that point? Your identity is a mask. But what is happening? Self-condemnation. I condemn myself. So when you come to the teacher, listen carefully, when you come to the teacher, what does the teacher do? The right teacher will not give you a mask, will not give you an identity, will not give you an idea, but help you to go beyond it all. As you had come, he introduces you to that primeval, primordial nature of yours. Beginningless, endless expanse, the awareness that you are. Hey Arjuna, what Bhagavan says, Natvevaham jatunasam, nachaiva neme janadhipaha, nachaiva na bhavishyamaha, sarve vayam atah param. There was never a time when he was not, you were not, I was not, these kings were not. There shall never be a time when you shall not be, I shall not be, these people shall not be. Meaning, we were, we are, we shall be. That is the supreme most inescapable identity of yours. You are. For you to be, first you must be conscious. Are you getting that point? For you to be you. As I told you, you think it over, friends. See that for yourself. See that. Just don't pick up ideas. Somebody gathers land, somebody gathers money, somebody gathers positions, somebody gathers thoughts. What are you gathering? Thought gatherers? Identity gatherers? Mask gatherers? Information gatherers? Even the scripture, what does it say? Shastrecha, vittecha, lokecha. Don't be somebody who is going to hanker after the Shastra, Vitta, Loka, the scriptures and the informations, the wealth of any kind, relationship or experiences of any kind. Don't be an experience hunter, experience gatherer, information gatherer. Don't be a gatherer. Don't try to gather something. Be who you are. You exist without anything whatsoever. If all your roles drop out, your clothes drop out, your body is there. Your body, your childhood, your youth, your old age, all your memories are stripped off. You are still there. All the thoughts are gone. Are you unconscious? Drop it. You can't. Nobody can take it away. Immortality is not a gift given by somebody or to be looted by somebody. No king can do. Even God cannot do. Vinasham abhyasya nakaschit artimarti. Hey Arjuna, asya abhyasya vinasya nakaschit kartumarti. Nobody can ever destroy this imperishable, impeccable existence. Nobody can touch it. Bhagavan api na kartumarati. God himself cannot destroy it because that's the being of the God. That's the reality of everybody. So the teacher, when you come to the teacher, what does he do? He gives it to students. The real teacher, what shall he say? He shall not discriminate. Oh, this is good boy, 5 rupee fellow, more experience, more thought. 10 rupee, don't even talk about it. Boy, girl, man, woman, black, white, green, yellow. No, you are a living things coming in. And what the teacher shall say? To tell you, listen carefully, to help you to know yourself who you are, shall he add to your masks? Shall he add to your roles? Adding roles to your identities doesn't make you liberated, makes you more burdened by it. Nor shall he say, drop it all. Why should you drop it? Listen carefully. Why should you drop it? Did the roles crawl into you? That for you to drop it? Suppose that you are sitting down there, this flying ants are coming all over, mosquitoes coming over. What is it? Go. You are standing somewhere, the red ants falling from you. What shall you do? Just throw it away, take it away. Because they are falling on you. Tell me, friend, one roll that fell on you. You are holding on to it. The you, the I, the individuality, who is holding on to it, when that goes away, they fall apart, helplessly standing where they are standing. That is why Mother's glory. Samsara pankani magna samudharana pandita. Oh Mother, you are absolutely dexterous in releasing people, in rescuing people from this samsara, from this ocean of quicksand. In a quicksand, when you by chance you fall, the more you struggle to come out, the more you go inside. The more the people struggle to be liberated because of the meditation or the yoga or these practices or this or that, the more you struggle, the more you are tied down, because you are yourself confirming the bondage. In your struggle lies the seed of your bondage. You are struggling, no? See, this one who is struggling, that one should be taken away. I remember giving you so many times examples. In the house is not struggling, things are not struggling, space is not struggling. The child has gone in, pulling down everything. If you want everything to be quiet, shall you remove the things, demolish the house, or lift the child and take it away? In this household of the physical body, in this garland of the universe, in you the consciousness, immortality, only one fellow is creating problems with every flower, snatching, tearing it out, removing the petals, my flower, your flower. Who is doing it? I thought, take that little, help the person to understand himself. Once he is not there, as a role, once you cease to exist as a role, but you do not and cannot cease to exist as the role-free consciousness, sarvopadhi vinirmukta, sarvavastha vivarjita. Oh Mother, this Lalita Sahasranam is all same thing for Vishnu, Shiva, same thing. Choice is yours, take it. Oh Mother, you are sarvopadhi vinirmukta, sarvavastha vivarjita. Sarva upadhi vinirmukta, free from every dress, every upadhi, every role, every adjunct. Take any word you like, whichever you like or don't like. Sarva avastha vivarjita, free from the waking, dream, deep sleep, childhood, youth, old age, asti, jayate, vardhate, viparinamate, apakshyate, vinashyati, iti shadvikara vastula sariram. It is free from every condition. Is, born, growing, metamorphosed, digit, decaying, none of these things happen. Oh, you must be free from mani, dambi. Why you should be amanitvam, adambitvam? You should be a person who should have no pride, no arrogance. Why? What's wrong with the pride and arrogance? Let the pride be there, but I am not proud. Let the death be there. Who am I to grant existence to death? Death shall exist, but I am not dying, I am not dead. I am not there to be cut by the death. I am not there. Catch me? Catch me! And if you are there as an individuality, you don't need to be, nobody need to do anything for you to be miserable. You will be automatically miserable. I am dying. Why? You are dying or the body is dying? If you drag everything onto yourself, who can make you free? In Oriya, there is a nice apana haste jiva chedi ketarachi pratibadi. A person who cuts his own tongue, who can save him? If you can take your own life, who can help you? Ahankar is like that. Tortures himself. Animals do not torture. either themselves nor others. Ahankar is not there. Human being is the worst of the creation because tortures himself, tortures his body, tortures his mind, tortures his senses, and very, very nicely tortures everybody around. One such a super speciality, such super sadistic animal is this human being, tortures himself and therefore tortures others. Makes himself miserable, makes everybody else miserable. Frightened, frightens everybody. Killing, killing everybody. Self-persecuting maniac and try to persecute everybody. That is the human individual. Think, friends. Very recently, I was told a very nice story, friend. From that I got this idea of talking this topic. It's a true incident. It happened in a college, the university where I was studying. And that is one college, there was a principal. He was a really, really nice man. Not he was, he's still there, 90-year-old. Very nice person. He's a professor in a science subject, but also a great writer. So every college day, there will be a big celebration where all the college students come together. And they respect the teacher, principal, everybody so celebrated. So that day the principal had come. Many 1,000 students are sitting down there. Then what happened? This person comes and when students start coming and garlanding him. Different department, not that 1,000 students, different department people coming and garlanding. So he was, as he was garlanded, he was taking the garland and giving it back. With how many garlands he can have on the top, giving it back. Suddenly one student runs up and brings a garland of shoes. How do you feel now? Ayyo! One garland of shoes and put it around his neck. How do you feel? Ayyo! The whole audience was stunned. Before they know what is happening, already it is in his neck. But he stood. Listen carefully, he stood. Then when people started running, the children started running to catch that Agumba, he said, please sit down. This is the only garland, I am going to keep it. And he kept it for the next 1 hour for the program. He sat there. And said, let the meeting continue. People started talking, each one 5 minutes. Then how can they talk? Everybody is speechless. Then naturally his turn came, and when he stood there, he said, I am not going to remove this garland. Why? Because this is the gift of my child. This is the gift of my student, gift of my child, to whom I taught everything. Just I taught you, all of you, I taught him everything. If he thought he has not learnt anything, that's his gift. I will not throw it away. He gave what is inside him. The person who is benefited, will he give a garland of shoes? What a principle. Everybody was stunned. Just because he is giving that garland, does it mean that I have become a useless person? Thousands of people, they say, I am a wonderful teacher, professor. That person also says, I am a part of it. How does it matter? In the same universe where there is beautiful sunshine, there is also volcanic eruption. 100,000 degree temperature, people can get burnt. The same universe where there is life, same place there is also death. Where there is music, there is also torture. There is kindness, compassion, love, same place, hatred, punishment, torture. Everything is there. He is my student. And I love him, I respect him. That's why I give him. When I teaching, did I hated him? No. Same knowledge I gave. Same thing also in every field. Father, mother loving their children, parents loving their children, friends loving their children. Even in Shastra, the gurus, the person who really knows the truth, really knows that. That's why you always say really. Because speaking scripture does not mean you reveal the scripture. When a person who is really aware of himself, when he gives that knowledge, what shall he say? Everybody is same. Whoever comes gets the full knowledge, full exposure. Those who receive, they are different. Those who cannot, they will be different. I'm telling you, you are the absolute. Somebody receives it, understands it, how will you feel? Appa, thank you, thank you, thank you. Namo namaste gurave mahatmane vimukta sangaya saduttamaya. Oh namo namaste gurave mahatmane, to you my namaskar. Vimukta sangaya saduttamaya. You are free from every type of identities, attachments and all that stuff. Namo Dvayananda Rasaswarupine. Advaya Ananda Rasaswarupa. You are Advaya Ananda Rasa. Your Ananda, happiness, bliss depends on you. Bhumne Sadaparadayam Budhamne. I fall at your feet. Why? Not because you are like that. Now you have made me like that also. When shall you be grateful to somebody? Not only you are great, you made me great. Are you getting that point? You are a millionaire, what shall I do? If you make me a millionaire, oh, thank you. You are very full. I am hungry. Shall I be grateful to you? But you gave me food. I am also full. Thank you. Why the teacher is respected? Because he makes you as full and complete as the person is. Suppose a person doesn't receive that. Instead of taking care of himself, he was looking at others. Did he understand? Did he not understand what he did? What he did not do? What shall you tell to that person? Continues with his limitations. And that person to whom, when you are showing him you are the flawless, absolute, immortal existence, he is completely lost his own identity of I am a smoker, or I am a drunkard, or I am this or that, and he can never get out of it. And what shall he say? The teacher is not capable. Right. But suppose the person gives you, that person gives you a garland of what? What shall he give? You shall give what you have inside you. You can't give what you don't have. If you don't have gratitude, how can you give gratitude? If you don't have the wisdom, how can you share wisdom? And what is this wisdom? The wisdom which takes care, bhava bhava vivarjita. Bhava abhava vivarjita. Is free from the presence and the absence, thought or no thought, praise or the hatred, completely beyond everything. Dharma dharma vivarjita, dharma adharma, right, wrong, good, bad, papa, punya, na papam na punyam. That Suddhanandaji rupa shivoham shivoham. Na punyam na papam na saukhyam na dukkham. Na papam na punyam. Average person will give value to punyam and look down upon papa. No. Understand, friends. Only because you as an individual is there, left side, right side. Am I a leftist or rightist? If I as an individual is sitting down, leftist, rightist. If I am not there, complete. Left will fight with the right, right will fight with the left, good and bad, living, non-living, mortal and little extension of mortality. In immortality, what shall it fight with? Immortality will not fight with the childhood or the old age. Immortal will struggle to be child or old. Anything is fine. Why? Immortal. Happiness, with what condition he shall fight? Happy. Cold or heat? Happy. Happily cold, happily hot. Happily respected, happily disrespected. Why? How you look upon that person is not depend on him, it depends on you. Understand the point? When you look at yourself, aham atma sarvabhuta sahasthita, I am the self in all the beings. Even if the person who tortures him, he says, you are the self in all the beings. Because you disrespect the teacher shall say for a timing that you are a lesser mortal? No. Even if Ravana try to kill Rama also, what Rama says? He will also be liberated. Understand? With this wisdom absolute. So he is my student. How can I say that fellow is a mistake? I shall keep it. Ask yourself, can you be a person like that? Or you are angry. He told me that I am a rascal. That means what? You believe in that man's speech and not in yourself. He told me I am a miser. He told me I am a fatso. He told me I am a drunkard. He told me I am a smoker. He told me I am a, what is that? Whatever. Angry, short-tempered, jealous, stupid, whatever it is. Let the person speak. Why? Shall I believe in the person what he says about me, or I shall believe in myself? The teacher, the scripture, called the God, the Ishvara, Krishna, Rama, whatever it is, the teaching, the whole teaching is about what? Believing in yourself. The teacher doesn't want you to believe in him, or believe in a scripture, or believe in a God or a guru. He helps you to believe in yourself. Self-belief. The moment you don't have that self-belief, I am immortal, absolute happiness, if you don't have that, you shall be always what? Shaken up in life, and you'll try to shake everybody. You are suffering in life, you'll make everybody suffer. But when you see that you are the absolute, all-pervasive, like anybody else, anything else, what shall you do? You help everybody to see that reality. Just because the person says something, you shall believe in that. And when the principal told that, one person said, I am not a good teacher, suppose I am not a good teacher. So, there are hundreds of people. You ask yourself, is he a good professor or not? Yes. I take that and go away. The father sent four people, four of his sons. We had a land in a particular place. Send a child in his winter time, another person in summer time, another person in rainy season time, another person in spring time. When all the children came back, after 1 year, each season, each person went. And then when they came back, he asked, how is that land? The person who had gone in summertime, he said, oh, it was dry, arid, like a drought-stricken place. The person who in the rainy season, he said, oh God, it's a forest. All over there is different types of creepers, trees, wild things. The person who is going in winter time, he said, full of snow. The person who in the springtime, he said, wow, beautiful flowers and festivals, vegetables and green leaves, how so nice. Then he told, children, remember, looking at one season, don't decide on a person. Looking at one activity, don't decide on a person. Look at all the four. A totally cruel, totally imbecile, totally criminal person finds out one little crime in somebody, and he becomes the person who points out the whistleblower. In the political situations you can say, who is blowing the whistle? The person who has got massive sounds of misery around him. See that for all the seasons. You come across a person, what type of person is he? What does he invoke in me? I came across him, what did I learn about myself? The absolute. If you really learn it, fine. But suppose you went to him, when he's talking about the absolute, who you are, you pick up these ideas at a thought level. So when the other person says, that fellow is a rascal, you think, maybe. Why? Because you are understanding also, maybe. I may be absolute. Therefore you believe in that. Suppose you know you are the absolute. How? The Krishna, he is teaching Bhagavad Gita and things like that. I don't believe in him. Why? Because you are dancing there, you are jumping there, you are killing on a snake or riding on the whatever, rubbish, and then eating the, drinking and eating the, stealing the the milk, butter and other things. Useless fellow. How can you say? The person who says, I have found from what he has told me, Aham Atma Gudakesha Sarva Bhutasa, I am the self in all the beings. There is nothing other than things. He has helped to discover the immortality in myself. After that, nothing ever matters. What is the price you should pay for immortality? Anything can be given. What shall you give for the ignorance? What shall you give in exchange of your ignorance? Anything can be given for the sake of ignorance, if it can be exchanged. Unfortunately, you don't have such, or fortunately, anyway, no such thing which you can exchange for ignorance you can give. Neither the teacher demands anything in exchange. He says, you better understand yourself, who you are. You don't have to give up anything. You don't have to cling on to something. If the teacher says, love yourself, in order to love yourself, suppose he shows little love and affection, so that you start loving yourself. Sometimes we want to, little bit hitting. Why? Wake up, be yourself, and once you start loving yourself, he disappears. Love yourself. You can't miss anything. And if you hate yourself, you can never love anybody. A person who has got self-doubt cannot love anybody. And if you have found that happiness in yourself, being who you are, the flower of the, ever fresh, Sanatana, Chaitanya Pushpa, eternal fresh flower of immortality, yet you have the garland of mortality around you. Be that, friends, close your eyes. It can just go on and on and on, but see. In and through the garland of mortality, you are the immortal. Or you can tell the Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavan says, Mai protam idam sarvam sutre maniganaiva. Here Arjuna, in me, by me, the whole universe, the garland of universe is sustained like sutre maniganaiva, like the thread passing through the pearls and the jewels of many kinds. You are the thread that holds the garland of universe, the thread of immortality in and through everything. It is the thread, it is the flower, it is the wearer. There is nothing other than it. Be that. You lose sight of yourself. Identify with a fading, drying flower. You think as though you are drying up, you are dying. When you discover who you are, eternally fresh. In your presence, the eternal, immortal presence, even the fading flower gains eternal fragrance. Be happy, share the happiness. Don't torture yourself and torture others. Be the bliss, share the bliss. Dhanyoham, Krutakrityoham. Blessed I am, blessed everybody is. Done all that is to be done, everybody is fulfilled, as even I am fulfilled. Thank you, friends.